Okay, so welcome to our second little set of videos. Video 2.1, cell makeup. So this is our second little set, and we're just going to talk very quickly about the three classes of molecules that are in our cells, and then I'll go into each of those classes in more detail in a subsequent video, one for each. So, the three things that make up all of our cells are lipids, carbohydrates, and protein. Now, of course, there's other molecules floating around doing other things, but these are the important parts of cell makeup. Lipids, carbohydrates, and proteins. And in case you didn't know, lipids are actually just fats. Right? Which is interesting because when you look at the label on a food package, it's just fats, proteins, and carbs. It's just these things. And also fiber, which is actually carbohydrates that you can't break down. Fun fact. Now, each of these things can make macromolecules, or they have monomers or polymers. And we're going to go into the polymers and monomers of each of these in their individual videos. But I'm very quickly going to talk about the polymerization reaction, right? Because that's important just to understand the rest of the structure, the rest of these lectures. And indeed, it's one of those little things that you kind of like, oh, I know that, but just the polymerization reaction is a good thing to know. So we have our polymer. Hope you can see that. But on each end of our polymer and of our new molecule, there will be a hydrogen and an OH group. And I'm just giving these numbers to represent molecule number 4. And so what happens is a dehydration reaction, right? And so a little H2O comes out, and you wind up with your little polymer. And then indeed, if you want to go backwards, of course, it's not called hydration, it's called hydrolysis. Hydrolysis. Right? So, very simply, I just want us to remember that you start with an OH and a H, a hydroxyl group and a hydrogen, and they get pulled off through a dehydration reaction. Dehydration because water comes out of. Well, you can remember it that way because water comes out of the polymer. And then we can do our hydrolysis to put the water back in, which breaks the link. And that is a very basic overview of the polymerization reaction. Next, we're going to talk about these guys.